Hello everyone, this is Raja from India, and today we are going to talk about a fragrance from the house of Dunhill, and it's an English house, Dunhill, and it is the Dunhill Icon Elite, and it is one of the flankers of the Icon line. They have right now 4 fragrances in this line: the Icon Original, the greyish bottle, then the Icon Absolute, Icon Racing, and this Icon Elite. The latest one I guess is the Icon Racing, which was released in I guess 2017. So it is, but this one is my favorite of all the flankers in this line, and even in the whole Dunhill house. This is my favorite Dunhill fragrance, I would say. This was a 2016 release, and it is also listed among my top 5 winter fragrance. The video that I posted a few weeks back under 10,000 Indian rupees, I have also listed it among the top 5 winter fragrance. The main reason behind putting this fragrance in the top 5 list was its uniqueness, and it has a very nice spicy and woody note, which makes it a very much ideal winter fragrance. It is not something very much gourmandish or sweetness overpowered, or it is not something which is very much towards the woody side, not very much towards the spicy side. It is a very balanced kind of spiciness and woodiness, but it's open with a very citrusy vibe. I will talk about that when I will talk about the notes. So first talk about its packaging and presentation. So this is the box. You can see the nice textured design all over with this silver colored strips and Dunhill Icon written on the front, and with the Icon Elite. This is the line name, and this is the name of the perfume, and it is in EDP concentration, eau de parfum, and it is for men. And this is the 50 ml bottle, 1.7 fluid ounces. They have 100 ml version as well, and nothing on left, nothing on back, nothing on top as well, nothing on right. Very minimalistic design. And on the bottom you can see all those batch code and sort of stuffs, ingredients and everything, and it is made in USA. Interesting. Now look at the bottle. It's a nice typical of the Icon line bottle, very much a heavy bottle with a nice cap which snug fit, no issues. You can hold it using the cap, you won't drop it, and it is metallic from outside with a nice heavy glass, and you can see the juice color and juice level from the bottom, and Dunhill logo on the top. And this is the sprayer. You can see it shoots, boom, very nice spray, very nice sprayer. It shoots a very nice mist. Now talk about its notes. It has a very much citrusy opening with orange, bergamot, lime, somewhat harsh, I would say, a bit of bitter orange kind of vibe. It is somewhat harsh in the opening, some I would say a bit harsh citrusy opening with hint of spices. So the citrusiness, the zestiness has dominated over the spiciness, so you will get a very much harsh orange note with hint of pepper and cardamon, but still you can appreciate the sweetness, but it is very much overpowered, dominated by the citrusy vibe. And as soon as all those bergamot, bitter orange or lime, whatever the citrusiness starts dissipating, you will notice a very nice woodiness with the spiciness. The pepper will starts dominating, the cardamom will comes into picture, and you will get a very nice woody note, ebony wood kind of note, which will lingers for a long time on your skin. And as it becomes your skin scent, you will get a nice vetiver note with sandalwood, and some woody vibe will be there. You can appreciate it, but it is somewhat kind of powderish in the base with sandalwood powder kind of feeling. So it starts with a citrusy vibe, then becomes a spicy, sweet spicy, then it becomes woody, and then it becomes again, it will lingers as a woody scent. So it is not at all linear. It drastically changes from opening to its mid and then towards the base. So it was all about the notes, and it is somewhat unique in my opinion as well. Now as far as the performance is concerned, sadly not that great, I would say, just a very decent performance, 5 to 6 hours max, with a standard 5 sprays on my skin in a typical winter night. So in a typical winter night on a skin with 5 standard sprays, the performance of 5 to 6 hours is not that great. It is I would say just average or somewhat above average, I would say. So I would rate it 6 out of 10 for its performance, but it is unique. I will give it 9 out of 10 for its uniqueness. The projection is good for first hour, but then it becomes very moderate for the next half an hour, and then it does not project at all. The sillage is also very average at best, so I will rate 5.5 out of 10 for its sillage and 6 out of 10 for its projection. Now, as far as the best time to wear this, it is a somewhat versatile, but typically it's a winter night kind of fragrance, not good for high heat conditions, but you can pull it off even in the summer night, but don't wear it during the high heat, because it has the darkness, it is very rich, it is somewhat complex, it has a spiciness, it has woodiness, so all those notes does not go well with the high heat conditions in the summer. So avoid this during the high heat. Rest, it is versatile, but it is ideally it should be worn during the winter night. And as far as who should wear this, and it is also versatile in that terms, because it is unisex more, or it is slightly towards masculine side, but somewhat unisex as well, and it is slightly towards mature side as well, but teenagers can also pull it off. So versatile in my opinion, but is still towards mature side, slightly towards masculine side. And the ideal setup, it checks all the boxes in my opinion. If you are going to office, yes. If you are going for party, yes. If you are going for clubbing, yes. Even for dating, yes. So it is versatile in that aspect, very versatile. You can just wear it anywhere, in a formal setup, in a party, in dating, clubbing, everywhere. And as far as the compliment factors are concerned, it is very much easy to like kind of fragrance, easy to wear, and a great compliment puller. So I will rate 8.5 out of 10 for its compliment part. The price to value proposition, the price to value ratio here is not that great in my opinion, because it cost around 7,800 rupees if I am not mistaken for a 100 ml bottle, and I got it for around 5,000 rupees for a 50 ml, which is somewhat and at that time it was 15% discounted. So in that price range you have quite a good fragrance. You have a lot of fragrance that you should look for before buying anyone, because you have a whole range. In that range means if you are purchasing 8,000 rupees fragrance for 100 ml bottle, you have a lot of fragrances from different houses. You can try according to your liking, and then you should buy this. So the price to value ratio is very average, 6.5 out of 10. And as far as the alternatives are concerned, I would say I find somewhat similarity to La Nuit de l'Homme, maybe because of the cardamon note, but La Nuit de l'Homme is somewhat more sensual, somewhat more sexy, somewhat more crowd pleasing, but it is somewhat, I would say, an intense version of La Nuit de l'Homme, I would say, because it has a very much intense opening, somewhat harsh for many of us. So you have to keep that in mind as well. But it is similar to La Nuit de l'Homme. You can also try this, the Racing, which is somewhat I would say Invictus Aqua kind of vibe. It has a very nice grapefruit kind of opening. It is again a nice flanker. You can try this, and you can also look for this Dunhill Icon Absolute, but it is more towards the leathery side, more towards peppery side, more spicy, more masculine, more leathery, and it has somewhat oud as well. So you have to be aware of that, because oud fragrances are not for everyone, as you all know. So you can look after all these three fragrances before buying this. So it was all about Dunhill Icon Elite. Thank you.